Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true.
Prnk call to fire station likely resulted in man's death in Clarendon. Officials from the Jamaica Fire Brigade JFB continue to raise concern about the strain that prankers have been placing on their operations, and the situation turned deadly several weeks ago when a prank call likely resulted in a Jamaican losing his life in a fire. Reports from senior officials from the Jamaica Fire Brigade are that 3 weeks ago, firefighters in Clarendon received a distress call and drove for quite some time to get to the supposed scene, only to find that it was a false call. Firefighters revealed that on their way back to the station, the truck they were traveling in got damaged in an accident. A day later, another distress call came into the station, and they were unable to respond directly because of the lack of a unit. The senior fire brigade official said another unit had to be sent from another parish to the fire scene, and by the time the out-of-parish unit reached the location, a man died in the fire. Jamaica Fire Brigade officials revealed that from 2016 to 2020, a total of 5,700 prank calls have been made to the fire stations across the country. From January to June of this year, approximately 590 prank calls have been made to the fire stations island-wide. The depressing life of an 80-year-old man. When it rains, 80-year-old Stanley Morrison has to sit in a chair in his one-room board dwelling with no electricity or water until his bed dries. His roof is mainly made of tarpaulin and is riddled with holes and sunburn. Morrison has been living in the structure in Richmond, St. Mary for over 60 years with his wife until she died in 2019. Morrison, who has no biological children, reported that life has been routinely challenging. When rain fall, the whole house wet up. Sometimes me have to sit down on the chair until daylight because the bed wet up. The tarpaulin leaking, me have it tough. From morning until now, me not even drink local tea and me trouble with gas. Most time, and my friends and neighbor them help me out and give me food and my stepchildren. The doctor say me can't do hard work again, so mostly my stepdaughter have to look after me, he said on Thursday. The once sufficient farmer and gardener said those strenuous work activities began taking a toll on his health. As a result, he discontinued working upon his doctor's order. I used to do farming and bush work. I used to go around and chop bush in people's yard, and they pay me for it. I used to do that from my younger days, and people always pay me. Me no have nothing. I don't have light and water inside. I use a lamp, and right now I don't have any kerosene oil. Morrison reported that he often walks to the river in the area to get water. I have a drum around the back, and when rain fall, I let it fall. And sometimes I go down to the river and full bottles and come back up. Me have it rough. Over 60 years me dey in the same local place, and my wife died. It's sickness why my wife died, and now it's me alone in the struggle, he said. Miranda Brown, his immediate neighbor, is one of the people who have stretched her hands to offer him assistance. I believe that being a neighbor doesn't mean you're a person for yourself. I try to be helpful to everybody, especially the elderly people. I have known this man for quite a few years. We used to attend the same church, and his wife passed 2 years ago. I noticed that he's living there alone. He's a loved person around here. Everybody in the community tries to assist him. It's like him become everybody's child, Brown stated. Where he makes his fire to cook in the mornings, if rain is falling, him can't really make the fire. I have to assist him. I try to be of assistance wherever possible. They are making a house for him because he really needs it, and his stepdaughter is the one who is really assisting most of the times. The house, which is being constructed in the same community, is being spearheaded by Morrison's stepdaughter, who asks not to be named. The woman, who lives in another community, said she tries her best to help Morrison despite her personal challenges. He got married to my mother, and they were both living together. I grew up knowing that he was my stepfather. We had a good relationship, and I respected him just the same. I do what I can do for him because I am a mother of 6. I have children in high school and primary school, and I am a single parent. I do whatever I can do. I see to it that he eats, and wherever I can buy for him, and whatever, I buy for him, she said. At present, she is also trying to construct a house for herself and her children as well, she added. I am trying to build a house for myself, and I am trying to get a little help to help him out as well. I go to visit him every day, or he comes to visit me. I have him in mind, and I give him what I can afford. I started the house already. I just need a little help.
Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.